बॉस्टन वासियों, मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। ओम कौटिल्य गोत्रोत्पन्नोऽहं विष्णुगुप्त शर्मणः सविता सूर्य नारायणाय नमः। चाणक्य नाटक से मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं है। न मैं इसका प्रोड्यूसर हूं, न मैं डायरेक्टर हूं और न ही मैं एक्टर हूं। लेकिन फिर भी मैं ये चाहता हूं कि आप ये नाटक देखें।
राष्ट्र और समाज की उन्नति के पथ में यदि धर्म बाधक है तो धर्म भी त्याज्य है।
Chanakya has dominated Indian psyche for more than 2000 years. In books, in myths, in stories, in real life. And we are very lucky to have play Chanakya come to Boston. And we are going to talk to two organizers of the play, Chandu and Eshani Shah. Chandu, welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you very much for bringing Chanakya to Boston.
Sure.
You were telling off the camera that you have been somehow seen this play about 25 years ago.
Yes.
So tell us about that and how you got interested in Chanakya.
Okay. Before I do that, I want to thank you for this opportunity to talk about Chanakya to the audience and a little more about what I have been associated with the people who put the Chanakya play together. So thank you for this opportunity.
Sure.
Also, I want to say one line before I say anything about Chanakya, that I want to compliment on what India New England has become.
Thank you.
Big brand, like a mainstream media,
Thank
because
you.
I've seen the rise of India New England from the very
Long
beginning,
time.
from many years. So it is a pleasure to be part of this organization today
Thank you.
for a few minutes.
Thank you.
Talk about the play Chanakya. I have been associated with the people who put this together. Manoj Joshi, who is a big Bollywood star now, he was our friend, junior to us. So when the first show of Chanakya happened 25 years ago in Gujarati, it was. So since then I've followed the play Chanakya. And it is always a pleasure watching a person who comes from theatre. We all know them as a Bollywood star, whether it be Manoj Joshi, Paresh Rawal, Naseeruddin Shah, Om Puri, Anupam Kher, and many more. In fact, Boston has been lucky to see many theatre people perform on stage. Bollywood stars perform on stage. Everybody from Amrish Puri. We have seen, of course, Paresh Rawal many times.
So you have brought all these big stars here
Yes,
to here.
and also Nana Patekar was here.
Sure.
So many theatre people have come to Boston.
And
perform.
if I'm not wrong, actually, all the plays you have staged here, they have been sold out,
Oh yes.
right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Because there is a charm. There's a charm of a Bollywood. There's a charm of a star, and there's a charm of a performer, and that's what we see in Manoj Joshi in Chanakya. So everybody who has an opportunity to go see Chanakya on 8th of May at 4:30 p.m. in Woburn High School. Of course, Eshani will tell a little more about the play and the show.
Eshani, before we talk about Chanakya, if you can give us some details about the play, when the play is and where and all the details.
The play is, of course, on Mother's Day, May 8th at 4:30, Woburn High School. I think I'm using the auditorium for the first time and want to let people know it's a beautiful auditorium. So the show, we do plan to start on time. A lot of people have asked. So
And what time?
4:30 it starts. So our intent is that we're hoping mothers will have brunch with their families and then come and see the show, and we can get them out of there by 7:30 so they can plan their dinners. So we tried to adjust the timing where people can plan either or with their families and still catch this event.
Excellent. And the play is how long roughly?
Plays are generally 2 hours 15 minutes, but with the intermission, it gets to be just about 2.5 hours play. So, but I do, I'm sure people who have attended my events know that I'm very conscious about starting on time and, end it in a good time.
So that was going to be my next question, that you have brought wonderful plays to Boston, and not only plays but wonderful shows too, Hindi, Gujarati, in different the language and different type of things. And always your programs have been totally sold out and oversubscribed. How do you do that?
Well, I think for one, for all those who do know me, I'm a theatre person. I've grown in theatre. So I have a lot of conviction for theatre. I have a lot of conviction that when artists, especially celebrated artists, they need to get a good welcome, whether they are a singer, an actor, anybody. So when I invite an event, and I first, myself am very convinced that it's a great show. I do my due diligence. I work at it, and I have been fortunate. Tremendous support from, of course, media, INE. I think back in 90s when we first brought Paresh,
Yes,
you have helped us
Sure.
market it. And again today, you continue to support. So media support, friends, some organizations give a good support. So it's
And also that you and your husband, I think both of you have a very good connection with the theater industry
Correct,
in India,
correct,
and
yes.
also the movies and the television. I'm
Yes.
sure that plays to your advantage
Yes,
as well.
I think it just plays to our advantage because we are very conscious to, we don't take anything for granted, from sound to the technicality to everything. So when people come to our show, they see a whole package, it's like, oh, we can't hear it all. I mean, I make sure if there's a sound issue, I correct it and all that. So people, trust me. As Chandu earlier mentioned, sometimes it's brand name that, Eshani is bringing it, it's going to be a sold out. So whether it is or not, it's a good feeling. It's a good, I think, impression to have in the community.
I think that you yourself as one of the best brands in Boston.
Thank you.
And especially, and I want you to ask this question so that our viewers who are not familiar with this would know that you are a daughter of a very famous playwright in India.
Correct.
So if you can talk a little bit about your father.
I'm daughter of Padma Shri Tarak Mehta. For Gujaratis, it's not an unknown name. He's been writing for a magazine for the last 42 years. And on that, the articles he's been writing, there is a sitcom going on in India called Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, which actually completes 8 years.
8 years.
This in July, August, and completes 2,000 episodes, which is like, for a sitcom, it's a history. And I think again the brand name is my father,
Sure,
Tarak Mehta.
sure.
It is in history of any serial that the author's name is on it. So I do have the legacy of him, it's kind of, the theatre is within me. And that's why I try to bring all kind of plays. It's just not comedies. I mean, in Chanakya, for people ask me, Chanakya, will we enjoy it? And I think it's a sheer experience. Watching Manoj, who has diligently played this role for 25 years. And a play can only run that long. He's completing 1,000 episodes, perhaps 1,000 shows rather, in June. He's on his 983. By the time he comes to us, he'll be 986. So I think a show that goes on and still going strong, still getting house full shows, it has to be, something. If we have an opportunity, I think we should catch it. And so I do tell people that plan your day, just, it's a bit of an adjustment.
I think there's going to be a big competition between Chanakya and Mother's Day.
Yes.
But I think the timing is such that I think people can do both.
Correct. And I think mothers should tell their families that I really want to do this, I want to take this experience, and I'm sure the family, will. It's a Mother's Day. So I think mothers' wishes will be granted. And I'm really hoping to see a lot of you there, because believe me, plays as such, it takes a lot of effort to bring them. And so when we kind of make that effort to bringing it would, and I have been so humbled and so honored that yes, people have trusted me, and I've been able to do, in some cases, 3 shows. So besides Manoj, one other person that you guys may be familiar with is Dharmendra Gohil. He actually played Kanhaiya in Kishan Kanhaiya when Paresh came.
Okay.
So he was also, so he's another actor that people have really appreciated in past.
Yeah.
And then 2-3 of them are actually also Bollywood actor, perhaps not at this level, but when you see them, you'll say, oh, I've seen this guy in the movies.
Excellent.
So it's a great team, great teamwork.
With that said, I want to say that I've been with this play for over 25 years. I was there on the first show, and these are all our friends. We worked in the theater together, and we all know him as a Bollywood star, Manoj Joshi. but we've known him as a theater actor. We did theater together. So that 25 years of journey has been wonderful. In fact, I saw the play again after 25 years a month ago in India. And the play still has that charm, and it is a mesmerizing play. Anybody who has any time to go see this play, I think you should not miss it, because it is an amazing play. It will give you an experience for 2 hours that you will not get in any other TV serial or any other drama, any other show. So this is the play to see. The other thing I want to mention is the writer of this play. This play has been written by Mihir Bhuta. If you know him, Mihir is a writer of the New Mahabharat on TV serial.
I saw that.
TV serial New Mahabharat. He is also writer of a very popular TV serial Devo Ke Dev Mahadev. And he's written many mythological TV serials and the dialogues for it. So it's a wonderful writing. It's an experience to even listen to these dialogues that Mihir has.
So, like, since you have watched Chanakya, can you give us some, little bit tidbits about the play, or some quotations or quotes? Or
well, more than quotations, I won't remember the quotation, but what this play gives you is, we all know Chanakya as a master manipulator or a management guru, both ways.
Yes, sure.
Yes, he manipulated the kingdoms, and he manipulated, but he also gave a lot of wisdom. Every line that Chanakya speaks is a wisdom. So what you see in this play is a chronology. Like, he was a teacher, Pandit, Guru, rose up to this level to become the biggest political consultant to his Raja.
Sure.
So how the rise of Chanakya happened, and what he did. And of course, in the play, you see some of that wisdom too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Chandu, thank you very much.
Thank you.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मनोज जोशी। आपने मुझे 100 से भी ज्यादा फिल्मों में देखा होगा, कई बार कॉमेडी रोल्स में देखा होगा, कई बार बहुत ही गंभीर भूमिकाओं में देखा होगा, कई बार बहुत अलग अलग भूमिकाओं में देखा होगा, चाहे वो हेरा फेरी हो, हंगामा हो, हलचल हो, भूल भुलैया हो, गुरु हो, या प्रेम रतन धन पायो हो, या विवाह हो, या घायल रिटर्न हो। आपने मुझे अलग अलग रोल्स में देखा है, लेकिन इस बार मैं मई 2016 में राजेंद्र सिंह स्टार प्रमोशन के साथ अमेरिका आ रहा हूं, आपके लिए।